What information do we find on the screen of continuous glucose monitors, or CGMs? CGMs and flash glucose monitoring systems measure and display several information. Depending on the model, the information can be displayed on a specific receiver or reader, an insulin pump, a cell phone, or a smartwatch. The information obtained remains substantially the same from one system to another. First, the value of the displayed glucose level is that of the last reading made by the sensor. Second, the graph shows the glucose changes in the last hours. The hours are shown below the horizontal line and the glucose values on the left side. It is possible to choose the period that you want to see on the graph, such as the last 3, 6, or 12 hours. Two horizontal lines delimit the target glucose range. It is customizable. Here, it is between 4 and 10 millimoles per liter. This way, when you wake up, you can see the change in glucose levels from the previous night. In the following example, we notice that around 3 o'clock in the morning, the glucose level went under 4. Third, the arrows are complementary to the glucose value and indicate the trend. A down arrow indicates that the glucose is going down, while an up arrow indicates that the glucose is rising. In both cases, the more arrows, the faster the variation. And finally, the arrow will be horizontal or there will be no arrow if the glucose is stable. These trend arrows can be used to evaluate the change in glucose levels in the next minutes. For instance, if the current glucose is 5.8 millimoles per liter but is accompanied by 2 down arrows, it means that the glucose will drop rapidly in the next minutes and action must be taken to avoid hypoglycemia. Other information is also available, such as the sensor status, which indicates when it will need to be changed, the current time, the battery status, and sometimes alarm messages. One of the benefits of CGMs and flash glucose monitoring systems compared to the traditional capillary blood glucose meters is that they allow you to see the change in glucose levels in the last hours and to anticipate future variations. By knowing and understanding the information provided by these readers, one can act efficiently to improve their glycemic control and quality of life.